Supreme Commander Thaxiel of the CRE Dominion stood before the vast viewport of his flagship, the Eternal Conquest, his many segmented forearms folded in satisfaction. Beyond the reinforced glass, Earth hung in the void blue, fragile, and soon to be conquered dock behind him stretched power beyond imagination. 10,000 warships formed a disciplined armada, their hulls glinting with weapon ports and shield arrays. It was the greatest invasion force the CRE Dominion had ever assembled. No civilization had ever resisted a fleet of this scale. Earth would not be the first. "Hail them," Thaxiel ordered, spreading his forearms wide in triumph. "Let them witness their end." The communications channel activated. A human woman appeared on the display. She wore a dark uniform marked with the insignia of Earth's United Defense Command. Her posture was relaxed. Her expression calm. Too calm. "People of Earth," Thaxiel announced, his translator broadcasting across every frequency, every satellite, every receiver on the planet. "I am Supreme Commander Thaxiel of the CRE Dominion. We have 10,000 warships surrounding your world. You have no fleet, no allies, and no hope. Surrender immediately, and we may permit some of you to survive as laborers." The human woman did not respond immediately. Instead, she lifted a steaming cup, took a slow sip, and set it down with deliberate care. The translators identified the beverage as coffee. "You had 10,000, she said quietly. Thaxiel's mandibles clicked in irritation. "What?" a tactical officer interrupted, voice sharp with confusion. "Supreme Commander. Current count shows 9,743 vessels. And the number is decreasing." Warning alarms erupted across the bridge. Thaxiel spun toward the tactical display. Red indicators bloomed across the formation. Ships flickered offline. Reactors destabilized. Entire vessels went dark, tumbling silently as their systems failed. "What is happening?" Thaxiel roared. "Massive quantum fluctuations detected," the sensor officer stammered. "Power systems are failing fleet-wide. Shields collapsing. Weapons going offline." On the display, the number dropped again. 9,600. 9,500. The human admiral leaned forward slightly, her expression unchanged. "Did you truly believe we had no defenses?" Thaxiel snarled. "You have no fleet." "Exactly," she replied. "No obvious targets. No massive shipyards cluttering orbit. We invested elsewhere." More red lights ignited. 9,000. 8,900. Panic spread across the bridge of the Eternal Conquest. "What are you doing to us?" Thaxiel demanded. "Quantum entanglement microconstructs," Admiral Chun explained calmly. "We've been seeding them throughout our solar system for the past decade. Millions of them. Each smaller than a grain of sand." Her eyes never left the screen. "Your ships passed through them on approach. They attach themselves to your hulls, reactors, weapon systems. Completely undetectable until activation." She glanced at a data pad. "Earth learned a long time ago that large armies make large targets. 8,000 ships. 7,900. The cascade is accelerating." An officer whispered. "You're bluffing." Thaxiel hissed, though his voice trembled. "No species can disable an entire fleet at once." "Watch," Chun said. She pressed a button. The Eternal Conquest shuddered violently. Emergency lighting flickered. Consoles died. Artificial gravity failed. Sending crew members, drifting before magnetic boots snapped on. Thaxiel grabbed his command throne as it lost power. "Your flagship is now operating on emergency batteries," Chun continued. "You have approximately 6 hours of life support remaining. Every ship in your fleet is in the same condition." She ticked them off without emotion. Weapons offline. Engines offline. Shields gone. 10,000 warships stranded in hostile space. Thaxiel stared at the display in disbelief. His invincible armada had been neutralized without a single shot fired. Here's what happens next, Chun said, her voice hardening. You will order every ship to jettison all weapons into space. Then you will accept tow cables from our defense platforms. Thaxiel's mandibles trembled. You have platforms? Yes, she said simply. You will be escorted to the outer system. There, you will transfer to minimal life support shuttles. Your warships will be dismantled for scrap. This is impossible, Thaxiel whispered. No, Admiral Chun replied, her eyes cold. This is humanity. She leaned closer to the camera. We've been fighting wars since we learned to pick up rocks. We've toppled empires with insurgencies. We've survived battles we had no business winning. Did you truly think we'd just build bigger ships and hope for the best? 8,500 ships drifted helplessly. Thaxiel's crew turned to him. Waiting for orders, he had none. You have 2 minutes to begin weapons jettison, Chun said. After that, we start venting atmospheres remotely. Choose quickly. Silence hung heavy on the bridge. Finally, Thaxiel's mandibles clicked in defeat. Transmit the order, he said quietly. All ships. Jettison weapons. Across space, the most powerful armada in galactic history began dumping its arsenal into the void, creating the most expensive debris field ever recorded. As his fleet surrendered without firing a single shot. Thaxiel finally understood the truth. Humans did not need 10,000 warships. They had something far more dangerous. 10,000 ways to win without them.